What would you do if compulsory military service was introduced tomorrow for women too? This is the new reality established by law in Denmark, which required men and women to prepare for war, introducing compulsory military service for women too. But why now? Stay until the end, where we will reveal, based on international laws, the real reason that drives this country to prepare for war. Denmark is taking drastic measures. Raising military spending to 2% of GDP is just the beginning. Costs ultimately paid by citizens living in Denmark, with higher taxes and risks of partial asset confiscations to cover state war expenses. From 2026, conscription will also be mandatory for women, and service will increase from 4 to 11 months for everyone. This makes Denmark the third state in Europe to adopt this policy. And as Denmark prepares, it is not alone. We have already talked about France in a previous video. Finland and Sweden have already taken the big step towards NATO. Estonia also looks to Sweden for cooperation in the defense industry. Poland is pushing for an increase in defense spending to 3% of GDP, a sign of changing times and the growing threat to those living in Europe. But have you ever wondered why this country is preparing so intensely? Why now? Are European politicians already planning a war with Russia? The answer concerns all of us, because it is not just Denmark that is at stake, but that of Westerners' citizens who will ultimately be the ones forced to take sides in the trenches. Copenhagen's step to introduce female conscription not only breaks age-old paradigms, but pushes many people to open their eyes to what is happening in Europe. Before revealing the legal motivation that is pushing Denmark to prepare for war, after this video watch our video on the reasons that are also pushing France to prepare for war, which will appear at the end of this video. Now let's reveal the focal point. Denmark is legally obliged to prepare for war because it has signed the NATO agreement, which obliges all signatory countries to go to war immediately if one of them is attacked.